All right, so I figured I'd make a quick video while I'm sitting here waiting for this to charge. Again, it's, the fast charging stations. If you don't have it, have the app, download ChargePoint, the ChargePoint app. And what's cool is you can find charging stations that are free near you. That will. Oh, I just lost my phone here. That will charge your car for free. You know what I mean? So that's a benefit. I mean, that's a huge benefit in and of itself. Again, I really like only driving this vehicle on electric. I don't like using gas. If I look back on it now, I probably would have considered like the VW ID4, one of those cars, because you get full electric. I got a deal at Central 44 Jeep Chrysler in Raynham, Massachusetts. Again, I got a deal where it was upwards of $17,000 off the asking price. So if you look at this vehicle, the Grand Cherokee 4xe, it doesn't really make sense to go all the way up to the Overland and Summit levels. This is a base model, and it comes with leather seats. Everything's heated, huge LCD screen, huge panoramic sunroof. It just doesn't make sense. The things that I'd say are definitely disappointing, or I was confused about before getting this car, is, what do you get in terms of hybrid range? You know what I mean? Because after your 25 miles of electric are depleted, you're going right to hybrid, and the hybrid system is not that efficient in this vehicle because it's a 6,900 pound vehicle with the two batteries in the back. So again, there's three motors. There's a gas electric 4-cylinder turbo motor. It was the same motor, I believe, that was in my 2021 Jeep Cherokee, which I had prior to this car. I loved that car. But when I did the math, I spent about $2,500 in 2022 on gas. So I figured if I can get to the point of only filling this thing up once a month, once every 6 weeks, something like that, I'll be cutting my gas usage really more than in half. Another good thing is, insurance, right? I don't know what your insurance carriers are, but you want to shop around and you want to try to find the best deals on insurance because, my wife drives a Volvo S60. I drive the Grand Cherokee 4xe. Combined, we were paying like $325 a month through Geico. From my employer, I switched to Farmers Insurance, and now I pay about $152 a month for the two cars, which is phenomenal. So I went from a $409 payment in the Jeep Cherokee Limited. I had the limited fully loaded Jeep Cherokee. It was smaller, so on trips and stuff, I have one daughter. It was tough. It was like, we were packing and smushing into our car, and I just wanted a bigger vehicle. You can definitely tell this is a lot bigger of a vehicle. I'll try to pivot around here so you can see. You can see that sunroof there. Overall, it doesn't handle halfway as agile as a Jeep Cherokee does because it's smaller. It's a compact SUV, but I still like it. It still has a great amount of pickup. I just wish Jeep would try to find a solution or try to find a way to augment the gas a little bit more. I wish they would get us up to like a 75, 100 mile range. The 25 mile range is really dismal. If you're going on a day trip during the weekends, that electric is boom, done before you know it. And I just don't. I really wish they would have compensated a little bit more on the electric. But there's only so much space. There's only so much battery you can put in these things. It's an extremely heavy vehicle as the way it is. Again, if I had the choice, I just don't think there's enough vehicles on the market that are like bigger and cooler like this car. This car really stacks up against a Range Rover. This is like, you'd compare this vehicle to like maybe a BMW X5 plug-in hybrid. You're not getting great gas mileage. You're getting short electric. And that's just the way it is. But if you want to go for like a RAV4 Prime or, Kia Sorento plug-in hybrid, you're going to get a lot better mileage. On the hybrid systems with those types of vehicles, you get around 40. This thing, you get like 23. It's BS. But it's just the way it is. You compromise where you want. I wanted a bigger, more commanding vehicle. This is the choice I made. These videos are intended to help you make the best choices. And again, I always like to disclose what I'm paying for these cars, because I just don't think that's public enough. I don't think that information is public enough. I got this vehicle for $631 a month, nothing down. They paid my first month's payment. I got, again, 17 or 18K off the sticker, which was like 62, brought me down to like 47K. And so if I take out the gas cost, I'm spending, $220 something more a month on a car payment. But, for me, it makes sense. I don't use gas during the week. But if that's a concern of yours, definitely look at your more eco-friendly options. This is not there. This vehicle is not there yet. It's getting there. They're making leaps and strides as it relates to electrifying Jeep's fleet. And my next Jeep is definitely going to be 100% electric. And I hope that they make this vehicle 100% electric. Again, I wanted the Tesla Model Y. I actually didn't even shop for it. I actually didn't even inquire. I always just went off of what was on their website. And, it was still, upwards of $4,500 down. And then, maybe you're getting in the $600 or so a month. I know Tesla just cut their prices as of, last couple weeks. Today is January 21st, 2023. So you probably maybe get a better deal on a Tesla Model Y. But again, to insure those things are a lot more expensive. So you give and take where you can, right? And I think, and the only other option I was thinking of that was cool or, comparable was the VW ID4. And even that was like a little, minivan-ish looking, not mean enough. You know what I mean? Like, I like the vehicle. I drove it. I think it's a cool car. Tons of room, but I probably could have gotten that for like $650 a month with nothing down, and then never put a dollar of gas in, never use a gallon of gas, or never use a drop of gas. But for me, I still wanted something in between. I still wanted something that was somewhere in the middle ground, because I'm not 100% on full electric yet. I'd like to see ranges in excess of 350 miles. When I rented the Tesla Model Y, when my wife and I went up to New Hampshire, it was like a 240 mile distance, and we couldn't make it. It was the middle of winter, so the batteries don't last as long. We had to stop for a charge. The charge was quick. It wasn't painful at all. But when you're on the Tesla network too, you're paying for every charge. You know what I mean? So, love to know your thoughts. Thanks.